Happy Friday, you guys! Friday. How are you doing? How y'all doing in my Dr. Now voice? I'm doing well. I always do a lot of crap on Fridays. I went to the gym today, went to Wally World. What else? Made chili. Just everything, so I don't have to do anything when I get off work. And my load has gotten a little easier this week. I used to have another gig, and I've been working that thing for a minute, but I'm finally down to one gig, which is crazy in this economy, right? But I can just chill a little bit, relax, unwind, maybe let my hair down. We'll see. I said I'm going to take a little bit of time off. Not off, but I got a second job when I was bored after having my son graduate and his football season and all that was over, and I was like, I'm bored. I need something else to do, and this has become a thing for like the past 4 years, but now I'm like finally getting a break, and I've moved and done everything else in life but like take a break. So I'm just like on day 2, so I'm trying to get used to it. I'm trying to get used to not having nothing to do, which hasn't happened yet. I haven't been bored yet, but I'm trying to get there. I gotta get my oil changed tomorrow. That'll be something new that I can go do without having to feel like I gotta do a million other things. But, you know, when you feel like you're lighting your load, you really don't. You just find other ways to fill it with more stuff. But hopefully I'm gonna try to delve into my creativity and see if I can do more things with that. And I hate when I already talk, my voice is already dry. Anyway, that's about it, y'all. I really didn't have too much time to watch TV or nothing today because I was a busy little bee. But yeah, let's get into this news. Paul Whelan, a retired Marine who was held in Russia for 6 years, stepped on U.S. soil Thursday night for the first time since 2018 after a complex prison swap freed 3 U.S. citizens and 1 U.S. green card holder. President Biden and Vice President Harris were on hand. Nearly half of insured Americans have been smacked by surprise medical expenses in the past year, but a majority don't contest billing errors or coverage denials. There's a picture of the Americans' release with the prisoner swap. The released Russian prisoners returned to, they're back. Gen Xers and millennials have a higher risk of developing more cancer than their parents, according to new research. Well, that's terrible news. Simone Biles is racking up gold medals at the Paris Olympics, but that's not the only new accessory she's been sporting at the Summer Games. After taking home the gold in the women's gymnastics individual all-around competition, Biles was seen wearing a silver goat. Beyonce did like a whole commercial for this little lady. Stocks dive as investors fret over signs of U.S. economic shutdown. Katie Ledecky is now the most decorated U.S. female athlete in Olympic history after earning the silver medal during the women's 4x200 freestyle relay. Yeah, Ledecky. Most decorated U.S. female of all time. CarShield will pay $10 million to settle charges that it advertisements and telemarketing for its extended warranty are deceptive and misleading. I'm getting in on this lawsuit because I think I've had them before, and yeah, they butts don't want to pay for nothing. A federal judge has overturned a jury's $4.7 billion verdict in the class action lawsuit filed by Sunday Ticket subscribers against the NFL and has granted judgment to the NFL. That's a crock. The U.S. government has recognized Venezuela opposition candidate Edmundo Gonzalez as the winner of the country's presidential election, discrediting the results of the announced authorities on who declared Maduro. It doesn't really mean anything because that dude's still president. As Americans' farming population ages, a new program looks to cultivate its next generation. An Illinois sheriff whose former deputy fatally unalived Sonia Massey inside her home tells CBS News that not only had the deputy received training, but he has specifically received extra training to learn how to avoid use of unwarranted lethal force. Well, he must have didn't learn enough. How do they name wildfires? Here's where Park Fire, Nixon Fire, and others come from. We don't really care. Breaking: United States Secretary of State Secretary Blinken congratulates Edmund. Yeah, that's that Venezuela stuff. Mr. Beast, YouTube's biggest star and a philanthropic force, acknowledged Wednesday that he used inappropriate language in his early online days as numerous controversies bubbled up around him and a former collaborator. Man, they're after Mr. Beast. I don't know. He's made the machine mad. Because Mr. Beast is like the golden boy. He's made somebody mad higher up that they digging up everything they can on this man. Let's see. As stunning Olympic surfing photo goes viral, some question whether it's too good to be true. Parents shouldn't have to pay a fee to sit next to their children when flying, according to new rule proposed by Department of Transportation. If implemented, the rule could save families up to $200 round trip. I know that's right. This was a rogue individual that acted. Oh, he's still talking about that. Israel's military says one of the masterminds of October 7th attack is passed away. Tensions in the region are on the rise, with Iran and its terror proxies vowing fierce revenge on Israel for recent unalivings of senior leaders of Hamas and Hezbollah. Nearly half of the nation's farm. We already read that. Senator J.D. Vance toured the U.S.-Mexico border in Arizona on Thursday, where he criticized the Biden administration immigration policies and targeted Vice President Kamala Harris over her record on the issue. Florida Governor DeSantis has declared a state of emergency ahead of a storm system that could develop into Tropical Storm Debbie this weekend. Since President Biden's executive orders in June restricting asylum access, migrant apprehensions have dropped to their lowest level in years. Lee Kiefer became the first American fencer to win 3 Olympic gold medals as the U.S. got its first ever team fencing gold in women's foil at the Paris Olympics on Thursday. Fencing. That seems fun. U.S. Yeah. I hate when they constantly repeat and repeat and repeat. Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro canceled a fundraising trip for the Hamptons this weekend amid speculation he could be Kamala's running mate. Who is that guy? Never heard of him. I heard Buttigieg might be one of the guys, too. American Kate Douglas won the gold medal in the women's 200-meter breaststroke at the Paris Olympics, beating defending champion Tatjana Smith of South Africa. Nearly, Alright. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, thought their titles were gone. Talk about the perils of social media, online bullies, and how they're hoping to help families impacted by online and harm. An exclusive interview with CBS News. Lung cancer screenings save lives but are unfamiliar to most. Doctors explain what to know. An inmate was sentenced to more than 4 years in prison Thursday for his role in the 2018 unaliving of the infamous gangster James Whitey Bulger. Don Lemon is suing Elon Musk and his social media platform after the billionaire abruptly scrapped a content partnership with the former CNN anchor. He won $35 million. Elon got it. Cardi B announced that she is pregnant with her third child after filing for divorce from Offset. And Cardi been getting pregnant since 2018, 2021, and now 2024. It's like every 3 years Offset pulls this mess. Hopefully Cardi's done with them, but you never know. They say it's always somebody you're a fool for. Argentina plans to use AI to predict the future crimes and prevent them. Okay, sounds like a slippery slope. A judge in Kenya ordered the extradition of Kevin Kangeta, 42, to the U.S. to face trial for alleged unaliving of his girlfriend, 31-year-old Margaret Biptu, whose body was found in an SUV at Boston's Logan Airport. Alright, I think the news is going to repeat, so let's go ahead and see what I liked on here. A lot of stuff I liked on here I didn't watch. We might be skipping some of it because I don't know what it's about. This is funny. This lady got baptized and somebody said dip her again. They say dip her again. She got that Holy Ghost, baby. So this has been all the scandal today. This Algerian boxer fought this boxer from Italy, and a lot of people are saying that the Algerian person was a man. I don't know. So I don't like reporting on stuff if I don't know if it's true, but supposedly the Algerian boxer was born a woman. She has hyperandrogenism, a condition characterized by abnormally high and androgen levels in her blood, leading to elevated testosterone and presence of XY chromosomes. This is a natural disorder, and they had all the pictures from when she was a kid. So I don't know. They say I don't know, but the fighter from Italy quit because I guess after a couple of hits from this boxer, she was like, get somebody else to do it. But everybody like jumped on the bandwagon like, this is a man, and I don't know if it's a man. I don't really know. So I'm not going to jump on that bandwagon. I don't even know why I like this. This girl went to donate plasma and ran into her baby father and his wife donating plasma too.
That's who I see. My baby daddy, look who it is. Baby daddy over there donating plasma. And then you got his wife over here upset because I came to donate some plasma too. But you know what, like, what goes on in the dark comes out to the light. Like, you know, I don't know if they just expected for me to just not exist. You know what I mean? But it's some real shit because, you know, I got to take care of my kids. So, yeah, I'm going to donate some plasma. You understand? And I'm not going to worry about them because I got to go put gas in my tank, too. And I got to pay for diapers and wipes, too. You understand where I'm coming from? So, you know, it is what it is, y'all. Y'all stay blessed today. I'm about to go get my appointment straight and go donate some plasma. Stay blessed.
I really don't know what she talking about, y'all. But yeah, you gotta pay them bills. So T-Boz got a new endorsement. T-Boz said, I'm about to be glad and cash his glad check for glad trash bags. I ain't mad at T-Boz. I mean, it was a little, she's older. That's all I'm going to say. Now, I don't know what this is about, but let's see this video.
Good. First, pranking my parents because I haven't seen them in a while, so this is going to be so good. First, let's get the belly on. Okay, now let's get a shirt. We are ready to go. Okay, I'm going in. Wish me luck. Surprise! You're gonna be grandparents. Try to contain your excitement.
Something really be wrong with some of these content creators. Her parents were in urns. Ciao. Let's see what else we got going on here. I don't know who Jake is, but I don't care. Trump said he's not weird. Today is National Girlfriend's Day with your lover and friends. Okay. It's always some national day. TikTok has a program that's paying $20,000 a month. Sounds like a scam. I don't know. People be making money on TikTok, though. I just am not that into content creation like that. I need to up my content creator game, but I just can't be on like that all the time. Let's see what's happening on TMZ. Bianca Censori, where I'm going, I don't need clothes. A girl don't never have clothes. I don't know why y'all still reporting on this. Dave Grohl won't take Taylor Swift diss. Face says otherwise. Don't know what he's talking about. 9/11 family's plea deal for alleged terrorists is a total betrayal. A lot of people don't like that he's no longer getting the penalty. Disney star Joshua Bassett, Jesus came to me during a bad ayahuasca trip. That would be scary if you seen Jesus doing that. New York Yankees fan called homophobic slur just before a violent altercation. New Jersey passenger frenzied mid-flight meltdown on video, allegedly asked attendant for some, what did that girl say? Some, I forget what she said, but I said I was going to start saying it. Anyway, they asked the flight attendant did they want to get busy. Ryan Reynolds pulls a Deadpool and defends Jamie Lee Curtis Marvel hate. DJ Envy, if Cardi and Offset reconcile, kick the entertainment BS to the curb. DJ Envy, you almost went to jail. Halle Berry says her ex is trying to delay co-parenting therapy, wants judge to force him. Chris Paul sells his California mansion for $15 million. Has a saltwater pool and a theater if you guys can afford it. Kendall Jenner, modeling put me in a dark space. Used to cry myself to sleep. Oh, Kendall. Taylor Swift is doing a fundraiser for the people over in the UK. Flavor Flav and Alexis Ohanian just paid a struggling Olympians rent, which is very nice. Flavor Flav is really having a good year. Summer Hayek, I brought my buoys to the pool. Britney Spears' memoir being turned into a biopic. Final call on casting course. Celebs and athletes blast Olympic boxer after controversial win amid questions over gender. Do they know if it's right? Tom Cruise epic stunt too close to Paris Olympics, passing flag to LA 2028. Bronny James featured in New Era 2K25 trailer, throws an alley-oop to his dad. That's cool. People have been knowing Cardi's been pregnant for a long time. She just finally announced it. Chef Jamie Oliver, I was once Brad Pitt's birthday present, courtesy of Jen Aniston. Katie Ledecky, I would never pee in the pool. Can't speak for other swimmers. I, too, don't pee in the pool. Okay, I think we're caught up, y'all. Yeah, let's see what Reddit's talking about. What celebrity are you unable to like because of how fake they come off? Obviously, like the Kardashians, all of them, for real, dude. I mean, there's so many fake celebrities, but the Kardashians are just top of the list. Somebody said James Corden, Jennifer Lopez. I knew Jennifer was going to be on there. Ellen DeGeneres, Ariana Grande, Beyonce and Jay-Z, Simon Cowell. I've never liked Oprah. My mom would watch her religiously when I was a kid. Most of them, pretty much. Justin Timberlake, Gwyneth Paltrow, Kevin Hart, Jimmy Fallon, The Rock, The Kardashians. Don't dare say Will Smith, but somebody said Will Smith. Chris Pratt after Parks and Rec ended, Mr. Beast, and this was before all the gossip that started last week. I mean, honestly, they have to put on the big show, so of course they're going to be fake on TV. What's a secret that you think would shock everyone if it came out? I don't actually know what I'm doing at work. I have no qualifications or previous work experience in the field. I just wing it every day and seem to get results. That's most people, dude. It's literally most people. You're in a pyramid scheme, Kathy. You don't own a business. I never turned in my 4th grade writing assignment. I just stuffed it in my desk and completely ignored it. The teacher never said anything. I'm 38 and I think about it way too much. I used to have this dream that I did not graduate high school, and then I used to have a dream that I failed the 8th grade all the time. And I just was at my middle school, like, forever. I would have that dream forever. The amount of people hiding an addiction, whatever that is to them, drugs, alcohol, food, gambling, porn, watching, following sports, even healthy things like exercise, meditation, or whatever, I'm beginning to believe that our reward system in our brain have been so hijacked by modern day that we don't realize it, and we feel lesser or powerless over time as we dwell on our specific thing. Epstein Island footage. how easy it is to lose everything with your bad password habits. Lord knows some of my passwords are too easy. I didn't pass my exam and I no longer have my scholarship, but I'm working to pay my tuition. 4 out of 5 dentists don't recommend Trident. Remember Trident used to be that gum? I secretly run a wildly popular OnlyFans account where I just narrate bedtime stories in different accents. Man, that's a nice stick. Not a really secret, but your life would be so much better if you quit worrying about what other people think about you. Very true. And no matter what you do, somebody is not going to like it. That's true. This girl was talking about how she lost 100 pounds, and then people were telling her to lose more, and then she lost more, and then she got skin removal, and then people said she looked like she had a BBL, and people are just never going to be happy, so just do what you want to do. This is a humanitarian attempt number 23. We usually only make it to 1990, so the run is going well. Majority of my childhood was spent in motels, so whenever I told my friends they could not hang out because my place was small, I never said the real reason why I felt ashamed. That was sad. Have you ever been sexually attracted to someone you dislike or hate? No. Ew, brother, ugh. Yes, why? Because she was a horrible effing person that was also super hot. This in middle school, I had a huge crush on a guy in my class who was very attractive, but when he found out, he started bullying me and even got his friends in on it. The whole thing was completely unnecessary in my opinion. Unfortunately, feelings like that don't go away for a while, so there was just an uncomfortable period of time where I knew he was an awful piece of crap and I hated him, but he still evoked reactions from me I only had when I disliked him. And that's really just some kind of mental thing wrong with you. It's like that scene in 300. Eva Green says to the Spartan leader, I recall you hate me, yet you still desire me. I recall you hate me, yet you still desire me. This happened to me once. Deny my brain could, but not my body. Second time with her, I couldn't even get an erection. First time that never happened. She was hot, but universally annoying. What do you miss the most about your childhood? Not having to pay bills. Not having to pay bills and just being able to wake up, pretty much do whatever you want, like go outside, play, just be bored and come up with something to do. I don't even think kids know how to come up with something to do when they're bored anymore. Somebody said, I miss the way summer used to feel like an eternity. It stretched out before you and you could not even conceive of it being over. When you went back to school, you'd be like a little bit taller. All your friends would too. They'd all look just a little different, have so many stories, but all seem so far off, like it would never happen because summer lasts forever. Yeah. The long summers. Yes, I left home as soon as I woke up to play with neighbors and got home just as dusk to eat a nice barbecue dinner. Then we eat dessert. If we were lucky, the ice cream truck would come around and fall asleep. And to Nick at Night, block party on TV. It's the simple things I miss. I'm a teacher and I love my job. The last day before summer break, the first day back in school, is just magical. I'm glad I chose a job where I can catch a glimpse of those childhood summer memories. Just playing outside, the days just seem to last forever. They say this month we're going to lose 67 minutes of daylight, and I can't stand that. I love the long days. Having no worries about adult life. What I miss the most is not having anxiety or depression. Although many will disagree, I miss going to school. All my friends were there, and the teachers were very good to me. I had the best time of my life there. When time moved slow and everything used to be more colorful, when we didn't care about careers, money, and sucking up, when we thought we all lived forever. Man, insert a very beautiful song in that. Alright, let's get to these story times, y'all. See what I got today. What I got.
right, y'all. Give me a second. Hold on. Okay. Offset. He was outside. But we don't know truly what he was outside doing. Anytime Offset is outside, honestly, he should be outside at this point with gay men. Here's why. It's safe. We know Offset ain't gay, but it's like when it comes to women's, we gonna be out here like Adele, canceling shows to go ride past the house to see by. Okay, is you where you was supposed to be at? Another IG model page posted Offset in a casino with his ex, Pretty Red. So Offset did come out and confirm that it was actually him. I would have just been quiet, but he did come out and confirm that. But here go the video. All right. Offset is at the casino. He's gambling. Go ahead and play the video. Pause. Okay. So that is his ex, Pretty Reds. She's a model. She's pregnant, of course, about 8 months pregnant. That is Offset in the gray jacket, in the gray hoodie. He is there with his security, and he's gambling. And so she's there. Obviously, there's two things going on. She knows that she's being filmed, or either maybe she told somebody to film her. I don't know. But I know how she, if you let it play, start it over again, you're going to see her looking, because the person who got the camera, Offset, we put out last summer that there was allegedly a mistress who's a main girl who was pregnant by Offset. This was around the time that we put out the story of the white girl being in Offset's house, allegedly. And so it was just messy all around. I asked her, I was like, hey, at the time, I forgot, damn, it's the girl named P. Her name is P. I didn't even know we was, like, sort of related. So P, the one who was being blasted by her best friend on Twitter a couple weeks ago, saying that she's running around telling Offset's business and telling everybody that she was pregnant by Offset and that she was paid to have an alleged unaliving of that pregnancy. I remember asking her that when I put it out a year ago. She denied it, of course, and it was a lot of stuff going on around that time. Don't get me into specifics, but then, when I posted P, my family hit me and was like, yo, she got a baby by our cousin. I was like, what? She had a baby by our cousin? I said, so Offset's alleged mistress got a baby by our cousin, so I hit my cousin. I was like, yo. He's like, Tasha, I don't want no parts of this. Listen, we co-parenting, cool. Let me out of this. I don't know nothing about no set. I don't know nothing about no off. I don't know about no Offset. Please, Tasha, leave me alone. I was like, nah, cuz. You gotta tell me what's going on. He's my first cousin. Ironically, me and P, Offset's alleged mistress, met at a baby shower. My sister had a baby, and she was there. And my sister was like, she didn't want to come because she knew who I was. And I was like, because I was hosting my sister's baby shower. But I was like, oh, I didn't know it was that close to home. I said, Lord, first we got Jock in the family, now we got Offset's alleged mistress in the family, and her best friend was just blasting her. And they were going back and forth, and I was like, damn, I ain't even know P was family like that. So I got to take it easy on her because her baby is my cousin. This pops up, okay? And so people are wondering, like, is it true? Now, here's the thing. Pretty Reds has came out to deny and say that it's not true. And so here's what she had to say. She said, it's completely crazy that I even have to do this. Please, it's not for me. Please respect my late husband, because she did just lose her husband. Sorry about your losses, okay? I am just beginning to grieve. Having a night out with my family is definitely not an opportunity for clickbait, okay? So I don't know what family she's talking about, but we'll put two and two together here in a minute, okay? And so I'm carrying the last gift my husband will give this earth. All I want is peace. If you're looking for a story, there it is. Nothing to see here. Please respect all families involved. Y'all make up things not caring about the impact. Please stop. I don't think she's throwing cat at 8 months. I hope not. But I mean, she did just lose her husband, and so we do understand grieving and stuff. But you're in an open casino with somebody who is one photo the wrong way just goes crazy, okay? And like I said, we just followed up on posting this story. But here's where things take a turn. Offset uploads to the internet and says this here.
Shorty? Hey, about Shorty.
So I don't know why he felt the need to tell us that, because we're not married to him, obviously. But, you know, I guess in order to shut things down, that's okay. You know, he got to do what he got to do. Here's a sonogram, because she did post Pretty Red's, the ex of him, did post a sonogram. She said, I'm pregnant as well. You people are S and F out here. But like I said, if you go back to the video of them in the casino, she knew somebody was filming them, so she knew this was going to come out. What a pregnant woman at that far along is doing in a casino with cigarette smoke and all that stuff. Okay, people grieve different. I never went into no bars or anything like that at that pregnant. Okay, and you know it's nothing but cigarette smoke in the casino. Okay, so we thought we were done here, and honestly, I probably wouldn't put this story up here until the mama decided to clap back. This is Pretty Red's mom, his ex's mom, and while her daughter is on the internet saying we sick, you know, there's nothing here, let me grieve, the mom screenshots Offset. She's talking to him on FaceTime, and this is what things get a little sticky. No matter what, he's my son, and I'ma always be ma. When they check on you, always. So this looks like he was on FaceTime with the mom from the casino, and this is a happy mother-in-law. So I said, why the mama had to be petty like this, y'all? Why did she have to be petty? Because I don't know if y'all been following everything, but like, you know, there was allegedly some tension in the household between the in-laws and the people in the marriage, okay? So for the mama to come out and be like, this is my son, that's what my mama called my husband. This is my son. That's my son. So the fact that she said that, and I was like, girl, you need to get your mama. Why is your mama posting a screenshot of him? And it's like, to me, it's a direct jab, because there's been conversations on the internet about, you know, in his household that, you know, the other party doesn't like his mom. Give me a second. I gotta pray.
Tasha, you need to pray, because you know Cardi's still suing you.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people from my last video saying that nothing's coming, nothing's gonna happen, I'm paranoid, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna tell you like this. This is where I'm working, okay? I'll read that. This is where I'm working right now. The man who owns that company, I'll say Shelon Tusk. You know, y'all know Shelon Tusk. Find the rhyme, the rhythm. He has us working 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week. I'm an electrician. I wire up all the machinery that they're using to build the trucks. I'm wiring up all the machinery that they are using to build these robots, okay? We are working 12 hours, 7 days a week. I have worked for TikTok. I have worked for Amazon. I have worked for Samsung. I have worked for Fortune 500 companies all year. Nobody is pushing their people like this, okay? 12-hour shifts. He is trying to complete this for something. I promise you, bro, as soon as these robots go online, it will kill 80% of the job force. All you people driving trucks, in restaurants, who don't think this can happen in Japan, they already have robots serving tables. They already have nurses that are being robotically projected from monitors to help patients. Your job is not safe, okay? 80% of the workforce will be killed by these robots. As soon as he puts these AIs inside of these robots, I promise you, bro, they will think, be smarter, faster, and they do not need to sleep, bro. We call in. I called in 3 days ago because I worked 6 days straight. Robots don't do that, and that's what they are pushing for, bro. Have you sitting at home with the real ID, with your dead now money, taking free governmental universal income, slave, bro. Victim to the system, bro. They do not want you out here moving how you want. They do not want you collecting resources. They don't want you to do anything without their knowledge, bro. They want to track every transaction. They want to track your whereabouts. They want to know what you're thinking, bro. And all they want to do is monetize and commercialize that. It's that mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is taking things that should not be for money or for sale and making them for sale, like your soul, love, things of that nature, bro. And y'all say that it's not coming, bro. It's right around the corner. I promise you, bro, this is coming. Where I'm working right now has proven that. This man sends drones on the top of the buildings, drones inside the building to count how many people are working at all times. This is not a game, bro. I'm telling you, this is just his company, bro. Imagine what they're doing. Like Facebook, all these companies are together. They're acting like they're competitors. They're not. They all have one agenda, bro. And each of them are doing their part. I promise you. I need y'all to really think about this, bro. They're building bulletproof trucks with robots. I don't know if you've seen it, but look it up. Recently, a guy just got pulled over in Dubai by a Cybertruck police, and it had a robot in it, and the robot gave him a ticket for using his phone and not being buckled up. And they sent the fine to his phone. I promise you, bro, these cars are not for normal civilians. You do not make bulletproof trucks for civilians. He is going to supply and fleet out the military and the police force, bro. We will not be able to run and hide. They've already stopped making V8 engines in trucks, and the Chargers are no more Hellcats or Hemis being produced. They're all V6s. We will not be able to escape this shit, bro. I promise you, bro, these robots are going to take your job. They're going to be police forced. They're going to be the new revolution, bro. And we're going to be on our asses like Idiocracy. I promise.
Bro, I see a drone over your shoulder. He kept saying bro, but he ain't lying about a lot of this show. Stay woke.
A man is wanted by police in Georgia accused of using a hack that he saw on social media to steal from self-checkout machines.
Police say that the man tricked the machines into giving him extra cash. Fox's Doug Evans has the details.
Here's Walmart surveillance video of the suspect Noonan police are trying to identify. Investigators say he and others apparently learned a trick on social media that has cost Walmart stores nationwide millions of dollars before it got fixed, and it is fixed. But Noonan police say this guy got away with thousands of dollars from Walmart stores in Noonan, Peachtree City, and Fayetteville.
And there's a vulnerability with the point-of-sale machines that he was able to exploit and get basically double his money. He would do a transaction that was canceled about halfway through, and by the end of it, the point-of-sale machine would give him double his money back, and he would leave.
Posted information how to trick the Walmart checkout machines into giving cash back on certain types of purchases. Police say in South Metro Atlanta, this guy apparently was not the only one observed doing it.
He's driving a white BMW. We suspect it's a 7 Series. It's got a temp tag on it, like a standard Georgia temp tag, but it's almost like it's in a sheet protector where there's a film over it that we can't read it.
And that was Fox's Doug Evans reporting. A man is wanted by...
This is why the robots won't be that efficient, because robots, they have to be constantly updated and upgraded, and people do find vulnerabilities in those. So they need us old humans around for a little bit longer.
Hey, so excuse the way I look, but I just had to get something off my chest. And I don't normally like to put stuff like this online publicly, but enough's enough. I've had enough. Oh, and I'm at the gas station. That's why I'm in my car. I'm still on my weekend getaway trip. But I came here to, for one, get ice, and two, because I just don't really have that good a service at the camper. So, anyways, but back to what I'm making this about. A lot of you have been wanting me to tell my story about why me and Shane separated. And I wasn't going to do that because, again, I don't normally post stuff like this or talk about stuff like this on my page. I feel like, I really hope that I don't upset some of my followers, because my page is always about being positive.
I'm about to have to fast forward you, Miranda.
And, cooking and just laugh, you know. I don't like drama. I don't. Anyways, but I have decided, especially after recent events, to go ahead and do that little story time. So here it is. About the middle of March, when Shane, it was actually the day he got back from his golf trip. You know, I've been telling y'all I missed him so much while he's gone. But the day he got back, he handed me his phone because he wanted to show me pictures from his trip. And, you know, he was telling me all about his trip. You know, just a normal day. You know, so excited for him to be home. Then I came across a picture, and it wasn't too explicit, but it did raise a red flag.
and I was already, like, he was wanting me to look at the pictures, and I was saving them to his phone so that I could take them from his phone and send them to my phone and include them in that night's TikTok video so I could tell y'all an update from his trip. But anyway, when I was in the camera rolls, I got myself a red flag, and then it led me to look at messages because I don't usually do that. But I found messages between him and our next door neighbor, Hannah. And it was very, very clear that they had been sleeping together. And so I asked him about it, and he was honest. And I asked him all kinds of questions. I can't even explain to you the way I felt. I was broken. I was absolutely destroyed. Our marriage was so happy, or so I thought, you know. And I think that he would tell you the same thing. Honestly, I don't think he even knows why he did what he did. He don't like her. He never did. I think he just used her. But then again, she used him because she's married. But I don't wish infidelity on my worst enemy. I have never felt that way before. I didn't even know that a hurt like that existed in this world. I love him, and I won't even say that in the past tense. I love him. I will always love him. And I've told all y'all, even, you know, I'll never get back together because all of you are like, I'm going back together. I have told y'all that we'll never get back together, but I shouldn't say that. I can't say that. How can you say that about somebody who you love so much? But I do know that I'll never be with anybody else, ever, and I can't say that. Anyways, back to my story. She was texting me the very night that I was reading all of their messages, and she was wanting to come over to the house and get some corn dip, actually, out of the refrigerator. Her and her husband came over to our house every day, and except for with us, they were like family. They were very, very close friends. So actually, fireworks out here or something. Anyways, so I just texted her back and I said, no, in fact, you can't come get food out of my refrigerator and you're never coming back to my house again. I know what's been going on, and she ended up telling her husband, she's still with her husband, but Shane and I have been separated ever since. In fact, this last couple of weeks he's been at the house more than usual because, you know, he would come and he'd stay up on my late nights and text him home, and you know, he's around. He's the father of my kids, you know, like he's going to be around. And he's been around more lately because he's been, because the house was sold, and he's been at the house packing all the rest of his stuff up because he's been bought a house, and he's moved in and everything, but he still had a lot downstairs, so he's been getting all that out and helping me pack. So we've been spending a lot of time together. But I will say that from the day the affair reared its ugly head, he's been nothing but remorseful. Like, he's been working on himself. We've had some very long talks about why he thinks this happened. We've even talked about our Christianity. So I feel like God is, after 4 months, like, is it in the beginning? I just couldn't imagine being able to get past what has happened. And I may not ever be able to. But I feel like God has asked me to at least try. But what's so funny, and the reason that I finally decided to do this is because Hannah, however, has not been remorseful at all. The day after, maybe a couple days after, it came out, she went to Chipotle and got her and her husband some food, and guess what she ordered and posted on TikTok about? Because sorry, my phone keeps cutting off, but guess what she's ordered from Chipotle and decided to post on TikTok about? Because she has quite the following on TikTok herself. She ordered the homemaker bowl. Isn't that cute? But yeah, she's been very immature this whole time, not remorseful at all, acting very childish. And it's been hard so far for me not to want to do a story time and just put her out there like I feel like she needs to be. And I do know that it takes two to tango. You don't have to tell me that in the comments. I know. And Shane is living his consequences for the last 4 months. You have no idea. That is why we're separated. That is why he doesn't live with me. That is why I am on a fantastic weekend right by myself with my dog. I will be fine if we never get back together. I know it takes two to tango. But there is a difference in someone being sorry for what they've done. Everybody makes mistakes. This one was just a very hurtful one. Everybody deserves to be forgiven if, well, you should forgive in your heart no matter what. But everybody deserves a second chance, in my opinion, if they are remorseful and they take the appropriate steps for that to happen. And that's all I'm going to say about that because I don't know what my future holds. I don't know if I can get past this. But what I do know is that when you keep on pushing and keep on pushing and keep on pushing, and I'm talking about her right now because she continues to post about me in my house, like it's getting a little obsessive. It's almost like she's really obsessed and wants to wear my skin, and it's getting old. I'm trying to forget about her. I'm trying to move on with my life, whether it's with or without Shane. I was so excited when I thought that house was sold. Which, by the way, she's even posted on her Snapchat a picture of my house and talking about how we are idiots if we think that our house is going to sell for $1 million. It took a lot for me to bite my tongue. And it will, by the way, or maybe not quite as much because we keep discounting it a little bit here and there, but it's close to it, and it will sell. Nevertheless, so between her Chipotle homemaker bowl and her posting about my house, and then she has also made numerous TikTok, like she's went live with her followers talking about, because people would, it started to come out, like it started to get out, you know, when stuff like this happens, it always gets out. And so most of you have already read about it on Reddit. But when people would ask her about it in her comments, she would say, me and my husband are happily married, and we have nothing to do with what's going on over there. So she's not taking ownership or accountability for her actions whatsoever. It's starting to get a little obsessive because today someone sent me, where she posted on her private snap, at least I think it was her private snap, a picture of my house with Shane's truck outside, talking about how, I thought y'all wouldn't get back together. You can't live without him and you know it. Miss Ma'am, I'm in Foley living my best life with my dog, and Shane's truck is at my house right now because he is picking up our son and feeding our dogs. And then once he did that, he went right back to his house with them kids But like, what does it even matter? Why are you so obsessed with us or me or him? Like, I feel like, because the very next one was a picture of my dog Duke outside, and she said, she must be stalking my TikTok page even though I have her blocked, because she said, you're going to keep that dog, that Duke belongs to Shane, you don't give him attention anyways. Are you serious right now? Like, why is someone who's cheated on their husband and took part, is not fully responsible, but took part in ruining my marriage, concerned with which one of us keep?
Okay, I got bored. But Miranda, I wish you the best. Your neighbor is absolutely trash. And that is the show. Have an amazing weekend, and watch out for them neighbors that be coming over your house all the time. See, I just say hi and bye to my neighbors. I don't even want them in my house. Like, no, y'all gotta stay woke out here. I'm telling y'all. Other than that, y'all have an amazing weekend, and y'all stay blessed. We'll be back.